Hey, coaches, want to invite you to check out High School Air Raid Academy. It's a $23 a month subscription service. You get two full courses, the Air Raid bundle and the Choice Route deep dive. There'll be a Sunday night Q&A, a Monday cut ups, a Tuesday culture talk, a Wednesday game O each week. There'll be 6 new courses or clinic talks a year. There'll also be a live clinic in April. Check it out. I'll put the link below and check us out. See if you like it. Thank you, coaches. Hey, coaches, got a fantastic guest tonight. The legendary Coach C is back. He's got a new channel he's going to talk about, 5-minute football, and he's going to teach us a screen drill. So, George, great to see you, man. Glad you're back in the saddle. Coach us up, buddy.
Hey, Coach, man, I appreciate you having me on. It's just, being away for a few months and then just deciding that, I still wanted to be able to give back to coaches. And this is one of the things I've always enjoyed doing is talking with coaches and stuff like that. And so I looked back at Air Raid Nation, the old channel, and some of my most successful videos were the 5-minute Air Raid videos where we did, learn mesh in 5 minutes, do this in 5 minutes. So I thought, why not do a 5-minute football channel where we just do, short, 4 to 6 minute videos on single topics, but not, encircle myself just in the Air Raid. You and I both, we love the Air Raid. I think we'll always be Air Raid guys, but we've coached in so many different systems and been around so many different people that it's just interesting to me to be able to talk about a lot of stuff. So, we've got about 6 videos on the channel now. It's almost 2 weeks old. We did punt block. We did, our last video was a pre-snap checklist where I actually, had a conversation with Phil Longo in Wisconsin, and it was like, just texting back and forth with him about, what does he tell his quarterbacks? And I had some guys on Facebook put some stuff together and then just did a real quick 5-minute video on that. And then, so when I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about with you tonight, I thought about, what kind, we haven't done a drill video yet. So I wanted to do kind of a drill, a drill type thing where we can, just kind of share ways that we practice. And this is actually a drill that I learned from you years ago. When we were at Red Springs together, that our screen drill, and we would do team screens in the middle of practice, kind of break up the monotony. And it was just it was a great drill for us. And so you can just kind of see here how we would set it up. You got 2 centers and 2 quarterbacks, and then you got one side over here, and you just go right side and you come back and go left side. And these guys are sprinting and getting out and running the alley. So, with the way we've coached our fast screen over the years, just getting these guys, one guy working on the kick out. And we always talk about why going flat for 5, working on him. And you got a guy over here holding a dummy. So you're working on that kick out block, and then you're working on him getting to the next most dangerous, and then obviously learning how to clean up. And then here you want that outside release, and then I call it ride the rail down, and then you want to lean into the catch, get in, get out, and take off. And then while those guys are jogging back, this side goes. And then obviously you can do different drills. You can do fast screen one day, you can do pedal drill one day. So the outside receivers are working on their stop blocking. And then you're working on getting that throw. And I don't know, we would do it for 5 minutes and just get a ton of reps back then. I don't know. We probably, what would you think? Maybe 8-9 reps in that 5-minute period, easy.
Yeah, we do it slightly different now, but we've got a 5-minute, and we go left hash, middle, right hash.
Right.
We get all of our screens done in that 5-minute period.
Yeah, I know that, like I said, you do it a little different, and I actually like the way you do it. And you're getting them all done in a timely manner. I like this drill in particular just because it adds a little bit of conditioning to it, and the tempo aspect of it, and it just, for me, it was always something that was really good. So anytime I've been a head coach, we've always run that one. And then the other one is when we don't have our linemen, if we're not going to do that period, you know, we do what we call orbit drills. This is something I kind of created where you set up 4 cones. A lot of receiver coaches have 4 cones, and so I wanted to be able to do that. So you have a quarterback here and a quarterback here, and one side will be working pedal screen, the other side will be working fast screen. And so, you know, once again, it's the same thing: flat for 5, you know, release, get in, get out. And actually, this is drawn incorrectly. It should be, there should be another arrow coming this way, but you know, he's going to outside release here, then come back and then get in, get outside the box. So, you know, that key part to that drill always, I always remember what Gunther Brewer used to say. He would call it team 5, you know, team 4, you know, get the team 4 yards, get in, get out, and get the team 4 yards. And then you and I both know over the years that this is one of those plays where one missed tackle and it's gone. And it's, you know, that fast screen is something that we were able to run in a bunch of different offenses. And so that was just 2 kind of real short ways that we practiced it. And, you know, I'm sure I would love for guys, you know, in the comments, if you practice screens a different way, you know, put it down there and let Coach Salas know some of the ways that you practice. Because I think, you know, you and I, whenever we would go to clinics, we would always want to find that nugget. And you know, whether it would be a drill like this or the team screen drill, or, you know, your left hash, middle, right hash drill, you know, you come home with something like that, and that can be game changing. And so that's kind of where I'm at with, you know, with 5-minute football. Is I just want to do these real short nuggets, you know, on different types of topics, and just kind of share some of the things that I've learned over the last 25 years, coaching high school ball. And then of course, you know, spending time with a lot of the college coaches and doing the things that you and I have done over the years, traveling and meeting people and knowing people and those kind of things. So that's kind of the idea behind the channel. You know, if you guys want to come over and subscribe, I would appreciate it. You know, like I said, we had, you know, we had over 9,000 subscribers on Air Raid Nation. And, you know, my thing is we just got to get to 1,000 so we can start doing live streams and stuff like that. Cause I would like to do those kind of things, especially since I'm not on the field coaching this season. So I have a little bit more time in season to share, and consult and drop nuggets for folks to, you know, like we talk about on our channel, you know, the tagline. You know, I'm a tagline guy. I've always been a spin it to win kind of guy, but on this channel, we really talk about learn and grow. And that's kind of what 5-minute football is going to be about. Is I want to teach these short nuggets, and help coaches grow, in a short amount of time, because a lot of times, you know, you can get overwhelmed, and especially in season, you're not gonna be looking at something that's huge, but you might pick up a drill here or a practice there or a tip here in these little 5-minute videos, and it could help as you move forward.
Awesome, brother. We're going to put the link to your channel in the comments. And was Quick Screen always your number 1 screen when you're calling them?
Yeah, no, I think, you know, you said it to me one time. We were in the office, and this has been years ago, but you know, we're a screen deep ball power run and air raid team. And that's kind of how I always felt about it. And, you know, my thing about the quick screen is just, it's so easy to teach, and you could put it in any offense. So when I was working with Coach Lovett in the wing T, we actually were running quick screen in the wing T. You know, you know, it's just a great play. And I know over the past few years at Hopton, we've had quite a bit of success with, you know, with the money balls, you know, with the money screen, you know, Lucy, and but the tunnel, but the fast screen to me is just a no-brainer if you got that guy. And I've always, you know, I've never had that big receiver dude. I've always had that, you know, 5'9", 5'10", little wiggle point guard guy out there, especially at the Z, who could do that. You know, we had a kid at Red Springs. I mean, Zach Leach. Oh my God, he's a music teacher now, but boy, that kid could run that screen. And
Oh, you
you
had
know,
2 of them at Red Spring. I mean, you were.
oh well, we had about
both
4 of
sides.
them at Red Springs, to be
Yeah,
fair.
I
But
mean, both sides.
Zach
But
was
you had
he
guys
was
would take them to the house, you know, and, you know, throw a quick screen and it goes to the house. How about at
yeah.
Fairmont? Did you have that kind of athlete on the outside at Fairmont?
We did, but because of COVID and how it all played out, we really didn't. They had basketball season before football season that year in that spring football, so we really didn't get a preseason to kind of get that. But I saw it. I saw glimpses of it, and I think anytime you got a school that's got a good basketball team, you can find that quick screen guy, and with the quarterback, if you can get a guy to turn that double play. And the biggest thing is can they throw the ball without the laces?
Mhm.
I think that's one of those things. If you got a kid that's got smaller hands, I think it's kind of always been a deal. But if you can get a kid that can catch that thing and just sling it out there right away, right now, because you and I both know we'll play people and they'll send that defensive end flying up the field to try to knock that quick screen down, which only helps with the counter game because now he's going to get kicked out. But that's chaining plays right there. But just being able to get that out and just flipping those hips, and obviously right-handers going to the right-hand side is a little bit harder than going to the left.
Got to get them hips turned. All right,
Yep.
brother. So we're going to put the link to the channel in the comments below. And when's your next video drop on the channel?
We actually, and like I said, because I'm not in season, we're actually Sundays and Wednesdays now.
Sunday and
So
Wednesday.
we just dropped our QB checklist video yesterday, and then Wednesday we have we're using the Xbox to teach shallow cross with College Football 25. So that video is dropping on Wednesday, and then we'll follow out. I usually send an email out on Friday to tell what next week's videos are, so coaches can look at it and plan for it. But yeah, we're dropping on Sundays and Wednesdays right now.
All right, so this will hit tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to catch the Wednesday drop and catch everything after that. And man, I've watched a couple of them, and you're right on the money. Just a quick tip here and there that could that's actually usable during the season. And I know you're going to kick tail with it, man.
Well, it's been fun because we're doing everything on the whiteboard now. I mean, we went back old school like we very first started the channel. I mean, when we first started Air Raid Nation, everything was on the whiteboard. So this is the first time I've done on the computer video in I can probably since February. So it's pretty. I had to make sure everything was still hooked up, but no, it's nice to get back on the whiteboard and do those little short little jaunts and I'm excited about it, and hopefully it grows and we can help some coaches.
Well, if you need any help with technology, just give me a buzz and I'll. All right, brother. Great
All
job.
right, man.
Appreciate you, man.